Dark Dagger, Dark Dagger.
But I don't think I can actually do that.
You can do anything that the dice allow.
Would I know that as well?
Make a knowledge roll.
That is 13 with fear.
Now show some deference to the spirits.
You might get a whiff of like sulfuric, brimstone-y sense off of me.
That must be the ghost scent wafting through.
No.
Oh, new friends.
You are aware that the spirits of the caves have a way to twist things. I know you're all wondering how you got in this cave. And let me put you in this cave in a narrative sense. The three of you, Namu, Toru, and Fugue. Fugue.
Please don't.
I'm sorry, it's going to happen, brother.
Fugue state. Fugue state. Fugue is in a fugue state.
Fugue. Sorry. Fugue. We're all traversing a forest above. Out of nowhere, the largest sinkhole you've ever seen opened up below and took everything down with it. As you descended, you look up, the sky becomes dark. It's like the world itself is enclosing you and everyone in. And as you all look in these dark caves, there are 4 passages, one to the north, south, one to the east, and one to the west. And Bonehorn, you are a native of these caves. From which direction would you like to come?
You're asking a guy named on that?
I will have to say narratively.
You can roll a d4 if you want. Roll a d4. 1 is north and east, south, west.
That will be north.
Okay. Could you all describe what Bonehorn sees as he comes from the north passage? Namu, you are closest to him in proximity, so...
Sorry, what do I see?
What does he see?
Oh, what does Bonehorn see? Okay.
Yes.
You will see at first glance, you will think he is a normal simia. The fur you see, he's wearing a very short sleeve, almost sleeveless hunting leather tunic. Pants, you can see the fur on his, hands, his arms, his head, is this golden orange color. But his eyes are also that golden kind of gold amber, but they're like bright, like unnaturally bright, like there's a light in there. And that light like dims and shines more, like depending on his emotions, the conversation, tone of pitch of his voice, everything. If you got close to him though, and it was very, very quiet, you would hear what sounds like plants growing underneath his tunic. As if, there's like vines or something writhing around underneath there. For the most part, he looks like a very happy, friendly, even the gray in his beard even suggests, maybe knowledgeable and worldly type of guy.
What would Namu's reaction be to getting collapsed into this gigantic sinkhole, of which now there is no clear escape above?
I can't I mean, given that I'm the first, I don't know. Given that I'm the first one, I'm not sure how well I can say this, but I think he would probably be the most surprised because Namu is not comfortable really just on the ground. He tends to favor places off the ground, even if there's maybe like a very small tree. He would still probably just like hang on it and climb, even if he's just like maybe a foot off the ground. So when this sinkhole happened, he was probably like traveling with these guys, but probably through the trees. He probably saw it happen, thought he was safe or what was wondering, and then the tree got pulled in too. And so he's probably grasping like in his his monkey feet that is still very much a hand. You could probably see like a branch broken off from when he was trying to prevent himself from falling in.
All right, Toro Milan. What does Bonehorn see as he comes into the large cave?
So, I mean, the first impression you get from Turo is that he's almost trying to hide his identity. He's hooded, he's wearing flowing robes, carrying a fairly sizable walking stick or staff, and he has these, primitive sunglasses across his eyes, just kind of covering with the little tiny slits in them. But it's fairly easy to tell based on like his gasp and the way he keeps looking around. He's pretty shocked. He's a little bit uncomfortable. He looks very lost. He was headed in one direction. He knew there was a path that went to where he wanted to go, and he's no longer on that path now. And it's more than a little confusing and mildly upsetting to him. He's not panicking, but he definitely has that like, oh, I'm in a spot where I don't know where I am anymore. What am I gonna do now? At Bonehorn's approach, though, once he notices Bonehorn has his full attention.
Okay, and Toro does have experience with caves, correct?
Yeah, Toro is lives in an area that would be considered more barrens. But he is a cave dweller and an underground dweller. It's not the cave that is upsetting to him. It's not knowing which part of the cave he's in.
Okay, Fugue. You see a creature approach after you have been in the shocking collapse. What does he see as he approaches?
No, I'm kidding. Does the creature look threatening to us? Like it's gonna attack us?
But maybe. We'll figure out that in a second.
Okay.
What does when he looks out? Can you describe Fugue?
So Fugue is red pepper skinned. He's got a couple of horns. He's clean shaven. Hair slicked back. His clothes match his skin tone for the most part, with a few accents. But he's probably trying to maintain his composure, which is usually more or less like free-spirited and down to earth. Maybe a little immature. But upon this cave-in, it would definitely be a combination of confusion, maybe some wonderment, but mostly confusion. And you'll notice that confusion will probably end up being his default expression, because he don't remember things.
All right, and that kicks it to Bonehorn. Bonehorn, you see them. What do they see when they look out at you? And do you look threatening?
Okay. Coming through the caves, the group would see Bonehorn, who they probably would mistake as a very large cave lizard. He's walking in on all fours, sort of in like a lumbering, like almost a Komodo dragon sort of gait. Completely like bone white. His skin and flesh looks very much like almost like the texture of like a morel mushroom, with all like the honeycomb ridges and the pitting and everything. Horns on his head, crowning his head, and just a slew, like an entire ecosystem of growing mushrooms and fungi on his back and shoulders and tail. He looks very sleepy and lazy, but it's seeing unexpected people in the cave. His eyes will widen a bit and he'll get like a slow grin on his face as he like goes to stand up to like a not quite standing upright but not quite on all fours gesture, and he'll sort of like pull at his very ragged leather armor, and look to everyone, gesture arms out wide in like a welcoming sort of gesture. Oh, new friends. You
Watch
all
out,
friends here, aren't you?
It wants us to assimilate us in its collective. And I fire 2 arrows at its feet. Stop, monster!
And Bonehorn,
I'll come in front and be like, stop, guys. He said he wants to be friends. And I'll just kind of like, so he looks more animalistic than humanoid. So I'll kind of like approach him like it's like a dog. Like, here, lizard, lizard, lizard. And like hold out a hand and like, come on.
Like, stop. I don't think that things have vaccinations.
I'm more worried about the unwanted hugs. He talked to us. Do you know where I am right now? Can you tell me where I am?
where you are? And he'll like look up and around at his surroundings.
Make
Well,
an instinct roll real quick.
me?
Yep.
Instinct? Okay.
First roll of the game. Make it a good one.
Give me generate fear if you would. I like fear.
Let's see. Boop. That is it's a 19 with fear.
Well, it's a good number at least.
Yeah. You passed.
You look
We
around,
We open the pass.
and then this is not a part of the caves you are intimately familiar with. And you look back at the passage from which you just came. It is not the way that you just came. It's like they've shifted. And being a resident of the caves, you are aware that the spirits of the caves have a way to twist things for new comers to them.
Would I know that as well?
Make a knowledge roll.
Hey, that's a pair of 10s. That's a crit.
That is a critical success. Give yourself a hope. You have no stress to clear yet. You are aware,
You gotta say it like that.
because stress is a part of life and
Yes,
a part
it
of the
is.
game. Toro, you're aware that caves are like forests, that each one has their own particular personality sets. And if you look at Bonehorn, you might get the idea that something is off. You're not familiar with this cave set, but you are familiar with the idea that the spirits of a cave have wide range to do as they please.
Bonehorn will look very, like, have a look of consternation on him and just sort of kind of like chew like a cow on cud and like, oh, no, it's happened again. The caves have shifted.
Kuro will kind of like lose a little bit of his confusion and upset and kind of resign himself with a sigh. One of those situations.
Where did you come from, strangers? To the lands to the south? I don't think I've met ones like you before.
No, we came from the north, the far north.
I came from the west.
We're surfacers.
North? And he'll look behind him, last remembering that he came from the north as well. But I came from the north.
No,
And
no,
you're
no. Not
here.
north. Up north. And then I point up.
And he looks up, following your finger.
Surface dwellers.
Oh, you came from the surface.
Yeah.
That's
Technically, I
why
came
you
from
smell
canopies.
so strange.
Yeah. And you look like you got foot fungus problem.
Foot fungus? And he looks down at his feet. Oh, you mean this? And he points down at all of the mushrooms and whatnot on his back. No, this is part of who I am. It's sort of a symbiotic relationship I hold with nature.
So
I'm
they're
a
not edible
druid of
mushrooms?
these- Well, I didn't say that. And he reaches back, looking over his shoulder, plucks a mushroom, sniffs it, offers it out to you.
So,
Most of these are quite edible.
do you eat his mushroom?
No.
I do not. Instead, I like circle around him, like examining him. Like I'm even like grabbing like into my like taking my bow and like poking one of the mushrooms on his back to see if he can like fill it as he's like talking, as he was like saying all this.
I'll take the mushroom he offers and like sniff it a couple of times and like, you know how like when you're taste testing something, you kind of like flick your tongue on it a little. I'll do that a little bit. And be like, you sure it's edible?
Like, do you have anything psilocybin-y?
when he says that, I just pop it in my mouth and say, fuck it.
I ate it earlier. Thank you. I'm good.
And if you say no, I'm like, then I'll take a truffle.
Bonehorn, what's the consequence of eating your mushroom?
The consequence of eating the mushroom, he'll
Dang.
eat it. It tastes kind of like earthy, and like very savory. It has a little bit of a like an acrid, like aftertaste, but it's a pretty okay mushroom.
Let me ask you all this. What are your sources of light, if any?
I have a torch.
I have low light vision
I might take that from you.
and some torches on my person.
I'll take it, whatever torches you have.
There is no light save what you bring with you.
I was going to assume being Wayfinder.
If you
So
have
technically, oh, go ahead.
if you have some sort of dark vision, that's fine.
Does it say dark vision anywhere? It just didn't occur to me.
So-
probably not.
One of the, I think it's the Underborn gets low light vision.
Okay.
When you're in an area with low light or heavy shadow, you have advantage on rolls to hide, investigate, or perceive details within that area.
You are
I
all in
have
dark
a torch.
corridors.
I haven't lit it yet. The previous corridors that I remembered walking through were at least minorly lit. They're trade paths and well-known routes and things. Is this room dark?
As I said, there is no light source except what you have with you. The top of it has covered over. It's a black dome higher than you can see.
Does someone have a torch active right now?
I don't think I have one active.
I probably would have activated mine.
I can activate mine.
All right, if there are torches active, I'm going to leave mine in my bag. And if one of these gets lost or thrown or something, we'll have another one in reserve.
Do you all have business here in the rumbling deeps?
I think we established that we just popped by to get the hell out of here. Not
Yes,
our...
the ground caved beneath our feet, and now we're here. We can't see, we can't navigate. I don't even remember where I come from, let alone where I am.
As I recall, we were all city-bound, were we not?
I can't remember. You tell me. Who are you?
I'm Turo. We've been wandering together for 4 or 5 days now. We met once several years ago when you came to my village.
Yeah, I definitely don't remember that. But Turo sounds familiar. You're part bull, right?
No, I'm
What's
Earth
the
Kid.
bull?
Can you say moo for me?
I'll tell you to move your ass.
That joke is like the very loud monk, like chimpanzee laugh.
I love that.
All right, Dragony friend, I'm sorry if you've already said it. Do you have a name?
Yes. Surface folk. My name is Bonehorn.
Bonehorn, this is Fugue. I've known him for like 2 days of walking, so not well.
You. And he'll go up to each of you in turn. Up to Turo. Turo, and like take a sniff of you. Fugue. Sniff of you, and then looks over to Namu, looks down at him pointedly.
You might get a whiff of like sulfuric, brimstone-y sense off of me.
Maybe I should have accepted the hug.
Hugs for everybody.
Cool.
If you got close to me, you probably wouldn't really smell anything different. I would smell very earthy, like plant and like rich soil, wood. I guess that would be what you would smell. I guess if you notice anything different, there's no wood down here, so you would smell like wood, like trees, you know? That kind of smell.
Do the underground dwellers know what that is?
Do they know what trees are?
Yeah, do we
Yeah.
have trees?
You would have
I would
things.
hope so.
You would have things like vines, and I imagine some wood would eventually find it. It's not. You wouldn't have forest by any means.
Probably large roots made their way into the open parts of the underground areas.
Have you guys played the latest Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom?
Yes.
Nope.
They have like the underworld that's basically like the Underdark in that game, and there are like weird, like these pale, like almost like dead looking trees and stuff down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
like almost like cypress tree looking things, right?
Something like that. It's like almost like a sickly pink pale color.
Yeah.
I think.
If you could name a pink, sickly, pale tree, what would you name it?
Giggle pink tree.
Delirium tree.
All right. Noted.
Speaking of which, would there be anything like that? Anything climbable here? Like large mushrooms, weird trees, vines, anything in this cave, in this room?
In this specific room, you don't really need to make a roll for it. There's nothing. It seems like all of even the trees that fell landed somewhere else. It's just sheer rock cliffs up in 4 passages.
Anything that looks like could give me 1 hand and 1 foothold?
You could find
On the wall?
you could find places to climb the wall. The higher you would want to go, the greater the difficulty.
I would. How tall is the cave, would you say?
This one do make an instinct roll.
Instinct. Damn, 5 with hope. Wait, sorry. 6 with hope.
6 with hope. You know that you fell for quite a ways. Somewhat more disorienting than you're used to. It's hard to pinpoint how tall it is since you can't see to the ceiling.
I guess I would like to try and scramble up the wall a little bit.
How high do you want to go?
I guess if I can, about 30 feet. If I can do that.
Make I believe that's an agility roll.
It is. And I have advantage on this for the part of my natural climber.
Okay, you want to go?
Advantage is... I had a D6 with advantage for this, right?
Yes. An advantage, you add a D6 to the outcome of the roll. The D6 is neither hope nor fear, it's just an addition.
Yep. That would be a 13, 14, 16 with hope.
Okay.
Oh, wait, that was 2. Those 2.
Plus you get +2 to agility if you didn't add that.
I already added that.
Okay. You said 16 with hope?
Yeah.
You can get about 30 feet off the ground. It seems like somehow the ceiling is still higher out of sight. And you look down at everybody's heads. There's no light coming from any of the other tunnels. And pure darkness is still above you. You could attempt to climb higher if you would like.
And the reason why I asked if there's like just 2 holds or whatever is, being monkey, I imagine I'd be using my feet as well, just as much as I use my hands. That like I'd have 1 hand, 1 foot holding on, and with the other hand and the other foot, I pull out my short bow. My tail is holding the torch, and I light an arrow on fire and shoot it upwards, but also in a way that like when it comes down, it's not going to land on the grouping of people.
Oh yeah, you could certainly angle that away that it's not going to land on their head. Unless one of them wants to try to catch it. Does anybody want to try to catch the flaming arrow?
Nope. I will very definitely avoid it.
Okay, what's the range on your shot?
Yes.
What is your
I'm gonna say
furry lizard friend doing?
Far.
So far is about 30 to 60 feet, I think.
I believe so. It's a short bow, not a long bow.
That'd be an agility or finesse roll to catch that.
That'd be finesse, I think.
Cool. I want to try and catch it.
Because agility is like big acrobatic movements, and finesse is all about,
Okay.
Yeah,
his hands.
it would be
feet.
a much more of like a finesse grab.
Cool. All right.
You shoot it up. The arrow goes up and it pierces the darkness, but its light doesn't show the part that it's climbed above, and then it pierces down like there's a veil. And then Hugh, make a finesse roll. Nemu.
I was gonna say, if you have a high enough presence, you could use that to snap. You could use that and be just like, you're just nonchalantly and you're just like not even looking up. Total power move.
Fugue, what
Can
you
I
get?
not click finesse? Nope, I can't just click finesse. Okay. It'll be this plus 2. That's a 9 with hope. Or I'm sorry, 9 plus. That's a 19 plus hope.
Oh,
With hope. Jesus.
9 and 19 are very different. Very different
Yeah.
outcomes.
19 with hope.
19 with hope. You snatch it mid shaft as it comes down, and you have it in your hand.
Ah! Got it! Ah! I let that out and reverberate throughout the cavern.
Your ouch echoes every which way.
No, ouch. I said, ah!
Your echoes every which way.
It was a celebratory thing.
It sounded more of a pained, like I hurt myself. So I was assuming like, ouch, okay.
Oh!
At the
And just a slow clap from Bonehorn as he just watches this feat.
I've even forgotten how to properly celebrate.
Nemo, at the very top of the arch, it disappeared and then came back down. It reappeared.
Nothing.
Hey, Nami, drop here.
Basically, all I know is it went high up in the air with no sign of reaching the top, and then just.
Correct. It did not slam into anything. And the way that it arced down, it's clear that it didn't hit anything when it went above the veil.
When I notice Fugue catch the air, I go, "Can you put that out? Can you put that out for me, please?" And the flaming arrow.
I want to role play and like I just like a fire swallower, put it out in my mouth. But I don't think I can actually do that without burning myself.
You can do anything that the dice allow.
Well, damn, I can't speak right now. Infernus are not tieflings. They don't have fire resistance.
Makes sense, because technically the hells aren't necessarily fire.
Right.
That's true.
But yeah, I'll just go ahead and like snuff it out. No problem.
I may be wrong, but I don't think you'll find an entrance to the surface up there. I don't recall ever finding an entrance to the surface in my lifetime.
I'm not ever sure I've wanted to.
You don't look like you go very vertical very much, to be honest with you.
Well,
Hey,
when the need comes, I'm capable of climbing. And it just shows you like his big, like broad, like lizard hands. I'm quite agile when I want to be.
Just for the record, that whole Earthkin can't jump thing is just a stereotype. And Turo's gonna try and like jump up in the air. He gets like
2
1
inches.
foot off the ground, and that's it. The other foot might still be planted. See? I got mad skills, man. I can jump.
I'm like, whatever you say, Rocky.
I clap for you, but I clap with like genuine applause, not that slow clap bullshit you did trying to make fun of me.
I feel like if there's nothing above us, no way out above us, what are our options here in this place?
Well, and Bonehorn will reach and point to each of the cave openings that he spies. We could go to the east or west, or as I was going before. Yes, hello, tiny cave creature. Sorry, my dog. I was going, I think, this way to the south. And he points behind you all.
What's to the south?
To the south are the open cave fields where I was going to forage for some mushrooms and some herbs and weeds to replenish our stores back in our tribe's encampment.
I thought you were the stores.
Yes. Well, I can only supply so much before it starts to take a toll on me.
Wait, so you actually sell your body down here and it's not frowned upon?
Hey man,
look
pretty
at
gold is
Kuro
pretty
and
gold.
Namu
Don't
and
ask questions like that.
God damn it.
Bonehorn, is it frowned upon?
Oh, no, as a matter of fact, my people have made quite the living for ourselves this way. Oh, but there are some that seem to be overreaching in that respect. Recently we've had a rash of cannibalistic attacks of monstrous creatures attacking us in the night and
Ooh,
carrying
that's
us
gross.
away or feasting on us then and there before disappearing again into the darkness.
You got a rash from selling your body. Got it.
So despite the fact that like Namu is hearing you talk about cannibalism, like he's disgusted by that, but he's more just disgusted by the fact that anybody would want to take a bite out of you. You are like if I were going to cannibalize anybody, you would be the last one.
That's very nice, Namu.
I mean, no offense. I love mushrooms sometimes, but I don't like to eat lizard, and a fungus-infested lizard sounds like my own personal hell as far as a diet is concerned.
He's not big on the vegetarian diet.
I love vegetables. What are you talking
And then
about?
I kind of, when I say that, I walk up closer and I just start like petting him like he's a pet or a dog.
What's
I'm like,
Namu's favorite food?
Namu's favorite food. Namu's favorite food would basically be anything he would find in a tree. So bananas, apples, any kind of like tree fruit.
You get a very strong smell of tree fruit for a moment that wafts up through the cave, fills everything, and then settles back down. Everybody can smell it.
Oh, is that a mango? Oh, and I'm like, oh, that's something pungent. Oh, like beets and
Mango
onion. Is that a durian? I smell durian. Oh, lovely. That would be his favorite, durian. We'll say that his favorite is durian.
Durian?
I was gonna say mango would probably perk my nostrils specifically.
Durian, the particularly smelly fruit. Okay.
Keep in mind, his name is Namu, which is Korean for tree. So an Asian fruit sounds a lot, a weird Asian fruit sounds a lot better for a favorite. But he is a meat eater. Like, you know, because you know how hard it is to pick fucking beans and nuts in the forest when you can just like shoot a rabbit to get your protein.
I mean, apes are omnivores.
Yeah, he is an omnivore, but I mean, he would He's also a ranger, and I mean, close to like the druid side, so very respectful of nature, very circle of life. So, you know,
So,
Eat what you kill and kill only what you need.
hey,
Right,
DM,
like,
are these
not
these
waste.
smells? Oh, sorry.
That was it. Go ahead.
Are these like wafting smells, like spectral smells? Are they commonplace in the cave systems down here that I'm aware of?
Knowledge with advantage,
Ooh.
as you are from all of this.
Yeah, I want to figure out if this is a typical thing or if it's kind of odd, and if it changes from person to person. Well, that's not great. That is a 9 with hope.
It's
Not,
great because you didn't give the DM a fear.
that's not great. We're supposed to be giving me fear. I need to be banking these for later.
Why did you start with 8? Weren't you supposed to start with like 6 or something like that? What was the equation?
2 per player.
Oh, I could have swore it was something more when I did.
At least when I looked it up, I'm pretty sure it's like 2 per player. So if you were like 3 of you, then yeah. Just like you guys each start with 2 hope.
Yep.
You guys
I
each
just-
generate an equivalent
I
amount.
ran this for like 5 people, and I could have swore I started with like 8 when I did it 5, and I'm like, damn. Maybe I was wrong.
I mean, it's capped out at 12, so if you start with 5 people,
It's like 10.
Yep.
yeah, it's supposed to be cashed in regularly.
Yeah.
Bonehorn, 9 with hope. It's not common. But you don't know where to put your finger on it. Did you roll with advantage?
Oh, advantage! Shoot, you're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Oh well. There you go. DM, you get your wish. That's a 12 with fear.
No, just keep the 9 and roll the d6.
Oh, roll the okay. That's right.
Yeah,
that's right, 'cause
advantage
it's,
and disadvantage are d6s for you guys.
Right. Okay, keep the 9. Add a d6. Okay. No, d6. No, not 2d6. Just 1d6. Woo! Max 6. So that's a 15.
Okay, 15's
with hope.
15's a lot better. You know that the spirits of the cave can sometimes twist people's words and desires into manifestations.
Oh, you're smelling. I don't know durian, but. Ah, that must be the ghost scent wafting through.
Ghost? Sense?
If I'm
Yes.
smelling if I'm smelling durian, are they smelling it too? Or are they smelling their own favorite foods?
They're smelling particularly what you said.
Does everybody know what durian is?
It smells remarkably gross.
It smells and tastes remarkably gross. Yes. So, to make sure we're all aware of that for roleplay reasons.
But
I'm gonna
Namu
look
thinks it's great.
I'm gonna look at Bonehorn and say, "Ooh, you let one rip, didn't you?" And then just back off a little bit, back away.
Oh. I slide down and I'm like, that smell. Mm. The spirits, they're cooking up something good, huh? Is that right?
I think-
Ooh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
Okay. I was just gonna say, Bonehorde would say, sometimes it's an odd phenomenon down here that the ghost scent wafts through, and it picks up on whatever the person's strongest desire is, whether it's a particular food or sometimes it's a sound or a smell that it just seems to coalesce around you based on your fondest wish.
Could be my fondest wish. I don't wish for durian right now. I wish to smell a way out of here.
Maybe some part of you was hungry after your tumble into the deep reaches here.
Does the smell lead you in any particular direction? Does it seem to be coming from one of us or from one of these tunnels?
Let's see.
Bonehorn will just sagely look over to Namu.
Would you all like? Would you all like to try a group roll?
Sure.
So one person makes rolls, and the other people make reaction rolls. The person who makes the roll will be the base, and then everybody else who succeeds will be a +1 to it, and those that fail will be a -1. Reaction rolls don't generate anything. Namu, since it's you're the one initially smelling, it makes sense that you were the leader on this.
All right. So 1 second, because I have this gifted tracker ability, so I want to see if I want to use this in any way first. All right, let's just do our group roll. That would be a 17 with fear.
All right, yours as actually everybody else is just reaction rolls.
What do you roll for that? What's the die?
Roll your duality dice.
Oh.
You said 17 with fear?
Yes.
Okay.
That is... That's a 20 with fear.
Okay.
I got a 9, which is not going to be helpful.
Okay. And Bonehorn?
I also got a 20.
Okay.
You guys should have been the base.
No.
Not me.
Namu,
Not me.
it smells like it came from every direction equally, including above you.
All right.
And then it subsided, all within that moment.
He who smelled it dealt it. Well, my friend, which way does the smell come from?
I turned to Bonehorn. I'm like, have you met these spirits?
Spirits?
These people making the smells you said.
Oh. No, I don't think so. It's common among our people that they're just the spirits of nature. Both fickle and fleeting and childlike most times. They have fun by making these odd sensations all around us at times.
Okay, dokie.
Do you have things like that where you come from?
Yeah, we also have weird shit. By the way, you wouldn't have happened, like you said, you happen to know a way out of here?
Me? Oh, well, I know a way out from this particular cavern, but I'm afraid I don't know a way to get you back to the surface.
I think maybe getting out of this cavern is step 1.
Yes. Get us to a better cavern, a safer cavern, until we get out of this place.
Take us to your people.
Oh,
I shudder when you say that. When I look at him and shudder when you say your people.
Oh, you wish to visit the tribe I hail from?
It's better than being in this dark cavern with nothing in it but 4 paths before us and not knowing which way to go.
Very well. Follow me. And he'll turn back around, getting back onto all fours, and then look like, oh right, the cavern shifted.
Do you go that path?
Yes, I will go back that path, trusting that the spirits of the caves will lead me back home.
Alright, I need you to roll your duality dice. I don't need the combined total. I need whichever's higher, fear or hope. And tell me what that is.
Oh boy. Woo! Hope is higher.
Okay, what's the amount? How much hope?
Just the hope die?
Just the hope die.
Just the hope die. That is a 9.
Okay. Do you all follow with him?
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
When Toro and Fugue go, then I will finally go. Up there. I will take one last look around, and then just kind of slide down and swing into the tunnel.
You all walk a brief way through the tunnel, and you emerge in an eerily similar corridor from the south entrance.
I immediately start laughing. Like that exacerbated / slightly insane / slightly amused, like.
When you start laughing, I start laughing too, but in a much more awkward way.
And Bonehorn will join in with his very slow sloth,
It's funny because the spirits are probably gonna kill us this way. We'll just keep doing this until we starve to death, never getting that durian that they tempt me with so much.
When you
is
mentioned
this room
food,
exactly the same,
myself
or are there
out.
noticeable differences?
The determine will require one instinct.
Instinct roll?
Instinct roll.
Ah.
Do you want me to do it? Or do you want to do it?
You guys are each welcome to if you'd like.
Okay. Unless you say otherwise, Turo, since I'm leading the group, I could instinct to see, okay, which way do I lead the group now?
Oh, I already rolled it when he said you could both.
Oh, no, you're fine.
'Cause I was gonna be examining the cave to see if it's the exact same cave anyway.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah.
My instinct is 12 with hope.
12 with hope. It looks at least very familiar. Very similar.
Do I generate hope on that or not?
Yes. Unless it's
when
a
you
reaction roll.
Yeah, when
Yeah.
you roll with hope, unless, like you said, unless it's a reaction, you generate a hope with a... just like with fear, he would generate a fear. We generate hope when we roll.
So you do generate a hope with a failed roll?
No, you generate... if you roll higher with hope, we gain hope, regardless of if it's a fail or not. But if we roll with fear, the DM gains a fear.
But if we roll hope, but it doesn't pass whatever check.
Yes. Because sometimes you won't know the difficulty.
So yes, we still get a hope with that?
Yes.
Yep.
And if you
Okay.
succeed with fear, I still get a
I
fear.
rolled another one of those earlier, and I wanted to make sure, but I forgot to ask.
Yes. Anytime.
So it doesn't matter pass or fail. Hope for when it's higher and fear for when it's higher.
As long as it's not a reaction roll. Reaction rolls don't generate anything. But
Right, okay.
action rolls do.
Does our torch light up this whole room?
It at least casts dim light to the edges of it. It's about like a 50-60 foot room in any direction.
You said there were vines in here earlier.
Not vines. There are vines in the
these are
underworld,
really
generally
huge.
speaking, in other places. Here, there are footholds in the wall.
I think what I mean is there any kind of like plant life, whether it's like dried moss or, you know, anything on the walls?
None that you've seen yet.
Okay. All right. Let me see here. Equipment. Hmm. Sorry, I don't have my book out with me. Do you know what's supposed to really come in the basic supplies thing in our inventory? It just says basic supplies, gives us no description.
Largely how things are generated is the question, what would you have with you? So basic supplies, like assumably you'd have torches, rope, rations, hammers,
Well, it gives you
knives.
torch. Well, you have this. You have torch, rope separately, but then it just says basic supplies after that.
Right, it's basic
So, like-
supplies you would have on the road. So
Okay,
the real
so-
question is, would you have had something with you? That was the test for a lot of it.
All right. So I guess it'd be silly to assume like what my character would like realistically what my character would have.
Yes.
All right. I mean, obviously he's someone who spends his time out in the wild a lot, so I would imagine he would have at least like a little bit of kindling and a starter, you know, like something that you cook like a little pot of food on. You know, you ever see camping? So he would probably pull something like that out, and before we like leave this cavern and try again, he'd probably like light it and see, you know, if we come back in to a similar cavern, if there's a similar looking fire going.
Okay. So we'll just mark the little fire elemental as fire.
Sounds good. I mean,
So-
like I said, it would probably be something about like this, something like this small.
So you start a small fire, which you would have no problem igniting, provided you have the materials. What path does the party take next?
I'm following the good boy dragon.
Good boy dragon, where are you going?
Good boy dragon is gonna go. To the east. This way.
Does everybody follow?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Though once again, I'm bringing up the rear and I'm like walking backwards and keeping my eye on that fire as we go through the tunnel.
You?
Also, I just like this to be, I'd like it to be known above table just for posterity. I'm letting the dice decide where I go.
Makes sense.
You lead the way, and you go through about a 10-foot space of darkness and come in through the west passage.
And the fire is still going.
And the fire is still there.
Just like when we came through that last room, I just burst out laughing again, even harder this time.
Okay, you failed twice. Hey, robot man, where should we go?
Someone's come through here before.
I like put my
They've lit
fire out
the
around it.
fire.
You snuff out the fire with no issue.
Put my little assembly back in.
What, Damn.
Tin Man, user navigational internal whatchamajigget. Figure out a way out of here.
I have an idea. You'll have to tell me if
Hero's
I'm...
gonna turn around and look at you and say, I know I have a very nice set jawline, but it's stone and not metal, my friend.
Oh, my bad. You're a stone robot thing.
Stone
Like,
bot.
close enough. I mean, I'm reasonably good at basic navigation, but this is not This is not navigation. This is something has trapped us in this cave. DM, I would like to try and figure out if there's anything in the room hiding with us. And I think, given my experience with pest control, tracking down something in this space that doesn't want to be found should have that experience apply.
Okay, spend a
Whipping out
hope
the
for it.
experience.
And a hope.
Spend a hope for it. Add an additional +2.
+6. How did I get that?
+6.
Oh, all right. Interesting thing. On the demiplane sheet, when you hit your pest control thing, it just gives you the bonus, and I couldn't see where it was coming up, so I hit it a couple of times. So it added it 3 times. We're going to reduce that to only adding the +2.
Once.
That is 13 with fear.
As you start to listen, you hear muffled sounds coming from the west path. You don't detect anything in the room with you living besides yourselves.
Nothing living. But what about undead, DM?
You hear no signs of undead creatures either. Just
Do we hear something back the way we came?
there are muffled noises the way you came, yes.
Shall we head back that way?
Maybe that's the sound of Namu's campfire.
Nope. And I pat my little pack, referencing that I have it again.
But we haven't come across that campfire before. That one must have been someone else's that left it there.
Bonehorn, I think I would suggest that we're just walking back through the same room again and again.
What? Nonsense. I would know. The spirits would tell me as much.
Can the spirits tell you where to go now?
DM, can I find a little sprig of plant life or fungi or anything around here, perhaps, to commune with?
There's nothing really living besides you guys. No plants, no funguses, except the funguses you bear with you.
Bear? I thought he was a dragon.
Dragon bear.
Bonehorn, do you have anything from your home on you?
He will think for a moment and then reach down into his a pale, like leathery, stitched together satchel, and will pull it out and open it up. Drop down to the ground, opening up the satchel, and lift up a handful of odd, like runes, like stones with like etchings in them, and various different shapes and sizes of bones. I have these.
They're from your house? Your home?
Yes.
May I?
Yes. And he offers it up to you.
I take them and like rattle them around, listen to them, look at them. Even like I reach down, I grab a handful of dirt, and I smell, your trinkets, and I smell the dirt. And I'd like to use my Wayfinder ability, the path forward. When you're traveling to a place you previously visited, or you carry an object that has been at the location before, you can identify the shortest, most direct path to your destination. I'm like, do you mind if I hold on to these until we get to your house? I'll give them back.
As long as I receive them back, it's a family heirloom that was passed down onto me for generations.
I hand you everything except I just like retain one random piece or whatever. And be like, all I need is this. And yeah. So, doesn't say I roll anything, so do I just pick a path?
It seems there's the most familiar path would be from the west. There seems to be a sense of direction from there.
Right. Like, I'll take the lead. Come.
Do you all go?
Should two of us stay here to see if we come back into the room?
No. We don't know what mischief is at work here. And this mischief likes causing more mischief. And more mischief would be us not being able to meet back up again. So everybody come.
Even if we didn't cross the rooms, what if two of us went over to the east side and looked through while two of us stood here on the west side?
Oh my goodness, you people with your east side, west side beef. What is with this? Just follow.
I've heard a very riveting story about the west side.
Do you all?
In my youth.
All right, if Turo is ready to be talked out of this plan, he doesn't feel like wandering off on his own.
I look back at Fugue and I'm like, look at it this way. Either we go through here, you guys will be on the other side, or even more terrifying, you won't be.
Why don't you just leave an object? And then
I fire an arrow like at the ground.
Yeah. Like that.
Okay. Arrow sticks in the ground.
Yeah. Directly in like the center of or wherever the softest part I can stick an arrow, the ground is closest to the center.
Okay. You can certainly plan an arrow.
Plop.
Do you all march?
This is a very strange game you surface folk play.
You're the one playing peekaboo.
Pika who?
Exactly.
Pikachu!
Damn it, we own Nintendo money.
Do you all go that path?
Yes.
Yeah. If Namu's gonna lead us, that's the way we go.
Yep.
Namu
So
heads.
like holding,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say like smelling like the object and like trying to smell the air and like, whatever senses my Wayfinder ability lets me use for this. Trying to retrace Bonehorn's like exact steps.
All right. Then you will all proceed through the west way. As you all pass through the darkness, Turo, do you remember the muffled sounds that you heard?
Yeah. Yep.
You hear the voices of all four of you having a conversation walking past you.
Do I see us?
You do not. But as one
Okay.
might expect, you come out the east side.
I think our DM has
All
watched
right, so
too many times.
it's always useful to check your character sheet. As a sorcerer, one of my class features is an arcane sense, and I can sense the presence of magical people and objects within close range. Do I sense anything as those voices go by?
Yes. You would certainly sense something. You would have also sensed something when the fruit smell wafted in the air.
Okay.
There's an underlining magic tone to all of it.
My friends, I think we're being led around by the nose here by something that wants to play a game with us.
I'm like,
Ooh, I like games.
I'm following my nose as I hold up a Bonehorn's little thing.
The spirits seem to want to play with new visitors from the surface.
I cry out, "Oh, great cave spirits! I like playing games. What do you have in mind?" And then I just kind of like cross my arms and start tapping my foot like Sonic waiting.
Cave
What?
spirits don't seem much different than forest spirits.
What was Fugue's favorite game growing up?
I don't know.
Mortal Kombat.
Very different meaning in a fantasy world.
Let's say, what's an easy, like, old-timey game? What's the one with, like, the 3 cups and the ball? You have to find it.
The shell game.
Yeah, the shell game.
Trying to figure out how to simulate that. That was your favorite game as a kid?
Yeah, sure, whatever. What else would it be? Like something simple like Knucklebones?
As you
Or
think,
even what's that one from Pirates of the Caribbean? Liar, Pants on Fire.
Liar's Dice?
Liar's Dice, thank you.
as you think about playing a childhood game, 4 cups appear a little bit in front of you. They don't move, but they just sit there.
I run up and I'm like, I look under each one until I find the ball.
Tell me which one you look under first.
Let's go with this one.
Top one?
No, that one.
Second one.
Yes, sorry. Second one from the top.
Make a agility reaction roll.
So it's just a duality dice?
Duality dice, yep. And it's a reaction roll, so no hope, no fear. I mean, no generated. It's still hope or fear, but...
That is going to be an 11.
Okay, you get blasted by a hit of steam for 5 direct damage.
Oh,
I
Damn,
let
this is not the right game!
I let out a lucky streak and start running over to the wall and start running up to like the same way that like I climbed up in the same spot.
Not fun, not fun!
How high do you want to climb, Namu?
About the same spot I was at. Like exactly, since we keep going to the same place, I'd end up using the same like exact same footholds and stuff I used to climb up.
Okay, let's say you can do that without a roll, because you've already done it once and are familiar with it. You're looking down, you see 4 cups on the ground, and Fugue just got burnt with a handful of
You said it was
steam.
5 damage, right?
5 direct damage, meaning that you can't use an armor slot to reduce it.
Well, my minor damage is set at 6. Does that do anything?
It would be 1. 1 against your health.
Okay. Hey, that's not how we play the game. Play fair.
As you,
I yell over to you. Sometimes with spirits, the only way to win is to not play.
Fugue, as you say play fair, all of them disappear and then reappear.
I thought you were about to say roll initiative. I forgot that isn't this game.
It is not. It is not this game. I have yet to ink these dice to just help me determine stuff.
I want to try another one, but yeah, I think I'm gonna I forgot I have smooth operator as one of my experiences.
Ooh. Smooth operator.
Tell me what you want to do, and then tell me how smooth operator works into it.
I've never played with spirits before, but I imagine the nature of the game is the same. So it's like, okay, there's 4. Let's use some math and just decide okay, well, it was already that one, but he might have put it back there now. So it's like, what's the percentage or the chances of this, that, and the other? I don't know. I'm not good at it. I'm just random in real life.
The odds
Given it's
are,
one of the few memories that I didn't forget.
assuming one is correct, you have a 25% chance of success if you pick.
Right. You know what? Maybe it'll play a game with me and I'll pick the same one. The second one.
Make an agility reaction roll as you get blasted out by another hit of steam.
Bullshit. That's gonna be a 7. Oh.
You take an additional 5 points of direct damage as it sears your skin.
I kick the cup over. I'm not playing with these spirits anymore, and I storm off towards where Namu is. I'm hurt.
As you say you're not playing anymore, they vanish.
Oh.
Stupid spirits.
Bonehorn looks at the cups as they vanish from sight, looks back at Fugue. That seems like a very painful game.
It does.
Quiet. You don't know what you're talking about. And I'm while I say that, I'm trying to soothe the burns.
It is pretty wicked burns there that you have twice now.
I climb down and I go to Bonehorn and I start sifting through. I'm like, excuse me. And I start sifting through the mushrooms and I start looking through them with the purpose of trying to find ones that I would recognize would be good for healing. That ones I would probably see, out in nature.
If your Wayfinder ability is still up, you would have sensed a door to the south, by the way.
Okay, south. All right, I would have looked up, noticing it, and be like, but I'm still thinking about Fugue's burns. Hey, Bonehorn, you don't happen to have a bone wax cap mushroom, do you, on your back?
And he'll just and will sit and sort of shuffle on his hind quarters and reach back and kind of lazily scratch just above his hip, and then he'll brush some mushrooms off, and one or two will roll in front of your feet. These, I think, will work.
I end up like smashing them like on like the rock, like and just smashing them like without a mortar or pestle, just like grabbing another rock and smoothing around. If you've ever like done like outdoor cooking and stuff, and you've like had to mix stuff, sometimes you'll just like take a flat rock, take another one, and just. Anyways, he like picks up until it's like kind of like a Vaseline type wax, like beeswax / Vaseline, and goes over and just starts rubbing it on like Fugue's burns. I know probably not going to heal him or anything, but I'm like, here, this will protect them, keep them from getting infected, and soothe them.
Fugue, Namu slimes up your hand.
Waxes. I wax them up.
Wax on.
Like I'm going
Wax
to
on.
grind on them with my
Wax
skateboard.
up.
Fugue, how do you react?
To his application of ointment,
Yeah.
I go. That's better. That's the good stuff. Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that's it right there. Oh, ow. Fuck you, spirits.
I look.
Bonehorn will.
No, fuck that. Fuck no, because these spirits, man, I wanted to play a fair, nice game with them. They're over here burning me with steam, and I didn't do nothing but play nice. No, you know what? If it's so tough, come on out. And I'm gonna hold on. I'm using my feature. What is it? I want to try and intimidate the spirit to reveal itself.
Okay. Is that a 3 hope feature, or is that?
Oh, it's just flat out. You have advantage on rolls to intimidate hostile creatures.
Okay.
This is clearly hostile to me, at least.
Go ahead and roll with advantage. From a DM perspective, I'm not sure if it's hostile towards you, though, realistically. I do roll with advantage,
Consider it
though.
hostile at this point.
Do roll with advantage.
Has anybody seen the old Looney Tunes cartoon where Daffy Duck is like keeps getting redrawn with all the stuff? He keeps getting fucked with the animator.
Yup.
That's what I feel like is about to happen here.
There's no like intimidation modifier thing, right?
It would be
Presence.
presence.
Oh, so then 17 with fear.
Uh-oh.
What do you tell the spirits to fuck off, in essence?
No, I said if it was so tough and all that, it would reveal itself. Show your face.
Calling the spirit out.
Yeah, punk ass spirit.
As soon as they start appearing, I scramble back up the wall in my same spot.
He's got his hiding spot up. A high hide.
You see eight.
Hi.
You see 8 cups appear.
Here. Namu, can you take me up to your hide, please? I don't like teacups.
Actually, so my secondary weapon is the grappler, which is supposed to be like a hooked knife on a chain or whatever. It's okay with you, DM, given that I'm kind of part clank. I would like it to be my tail, like it'll just like extend out.
Yeah.
And like with the blunt part of the hook, just kind of like hooks onto a Fugue and just starts like kind of pulling you up.
Yeah.
Not all the way because it can't really support your weight. Like instead of my tail turning into a chain, it's more like it stretches out, but where like the skin breaks, you see like vine. Like plant.
You can't get me up here. Haha, I won't play your games.
You're not as far as up as I am though. If I'm like 30 feet, you're probably like.
Am I able to get away from these things easily? Like they're starting to show up everywhere.
You're moving. It's like they're moving with you.
Nobody move. Drop me brain. kind of feel like that's applicable to me, though. For real.
Many cups have appeared after the intimidation roll.
But there's only one cup in front of me, right?
Every step you take, another cup appears from the previous spot you were at.
Every step you take, every move you make.
I look around, I'm like, well played, spirits. And I look down on you. You, spirits are not good or evil. They have no middle ground, okay? The best bet, if you encounter the spirits, treat them as though they're already on your side. Because if they are, then they might give you boons. But if they're not already, you don't want to anger them anymore.
But they angered me. It shot steam in my face.
And I go,
Twice.
Look here, you. If I die without seeing a tree again, I will haunt you. I will haunt your afterlife forever. Do you know what a monkey?
Oh.
Do you know what afterlife for me is? It's swinging all day and getting to be a regular monkey, which includes shitting in my hand and throwing it at things. So if I don't get to see a tree, the afterlife is me throwing poo at you for all eternity. Now show some deference to the spirits.
And Bonehorn will just just lazily, like no thoughts behind the eyes, just like smile and nod, reach a clawed hand up to your burn, Fugue, and I will burn 3 hope to use my Warden of Renewal ability, Regeneration, to quick heal your burns. Yes.
Nice.
So you clear up to 4 hit points that were marked off.
Wow. That is broken.
Well, I had to burn 3 of my 4 hope to do it. But
True.
As you burn your hope, you see the cups have disappeared back into nothingness.
I drop you, Fugue.
When you drop me and when you heal me, I just give you like the biggest hug. Like as if you're a dog. You know how you like hold it, hug it, and like rub it with your hands? Like, I'm doing that all over your mushrooms and your growths and everything.
Because you're doing that, you're like kicking up a smell, and now it just smells like feet.
Yeah, I'm releasing spores.
Yep, you're releasing all the spores.
Oh no!
Cordyceps.
All right,
That's how
if
you
we
do
can,
that.
sorry, go ahead.
No, that was it. Just that.
All right,
moment.
all right, we've tried intimidation. Let's try just asking. Turo is going to take out his staff and move kind of to the middle of the room. And he's very gently going to balance it above his head. Just kind of like almost setting it up like a compass needle. Spirits, if you have need of us and want us to go somewhere, direct us where to go.
And I go, and I like point down to the south. Sorry, he already told me with my Wayfinder ability that I sense an exit, or I sense a pathway to the south.
Thank you for telling my friend where to go.
Yes, as I was going before, it should be going to the south. This way, friends.
As you walk by, I like whisper, like mutter to myself. I'm like, you didn't fucking know where you were going.
Do you all go together, and Bonehorn, do you lead the way?
Bonehorn will sort of like fall in stride with Namu. Kind of
I'm gonna
like
keep close to
loping, like lazily loping, like Komodo dragon loping alongside him.
Do they
Yes.
lope?
And at some point when I passed by, I picked that arrow up that I shot in the middle of the room.
You grab the arrow.
The one that I caught back too.
Yeah, I'd like that one back too.
You got it. I ain't got nothing to shoot arrows with yet.
All right, you all proceed to the south.
Yeah, see.
Yep.
Hopefully.
You all enter through the north door. You see a little campfire in the same spot that you set the one previously.
I look confused. I pull out my I pull out the campfire that I picked back up, and I'm like, I walk back over and I want to examine it.
Oh, it must be a very busy day in the wandering depths. Another campfire.
Kind of sensing the pattern here, I go back through south again, and I come. I mean, Toro, you did tell us that. Did you tell us that like you heard like our previous voices and stuff?
That was when you were all entering the one way through the west.
Gotcha.
Yeah, no, I would have told you about that. I thought we all sensed those voices as we went.
But weren't we kind of backtracking when we went through the west, or
You were. More or less.
That's what I was saying. Okay, I'm sensing the pattern. I'm like, I think we are not just backtracking our steps, but backtracking our time.
All right.
Yeah, Fugue, do you follow or do you sit tight?
I follow, but I'm definitely like, what the what? Huh? I'm man, what? Ugh. This is all beyond me, man. I just want to go home.
The less you think about it, the more it makes sense.
No, where's home? Where am I from?
I'm like, I look at you and I'm like,
I thought you were from the city when I met you previously.
You all move through the south passage and end up back at the north passage.
all right. And from here, like pulling out the trinket that I got from Bonehorn, where would I sense or detect which way to go now? I'm guessing this is like our original spot, right?
It seems to lead you dead to the center of the room and stop.
I'm like, well, the path back home takes us to exactly where we fell on our asses. So,
Namu, can you make an agility reaction roll? You see a light above you falling at an incredible speed.
agility reaction roll, sure.
Uh-oh. Apparently the GM has summoned a meteor to crush us all to death.
That's a 19 with fear.
Oh.
It grazes, it doesn't hurt you, but the fire on the arrow singes your fur as what you recognize as your arrow on fire lands next to you.
Wow. I immediately pick it up. I look at it, like inspect it, see if it's still in good shape, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, outside of being set on fire, it's like you got a new arrow.
They're pretty sturdy wood, so I figure it burns slow.
You could probably light it a couple times before it's like really the integrity's lost.
At this point, I'm scratching the base of my horns.
I asked Bonehorn, I'm like, Bonehorn, can you maybe move up next to Fugue? And then once Bonehorn, he moves up next to like Fugue or Toro, I want to fire an arrow to the west entrance. But not hard enough, like I'm trying to hit myself if I'm there. Just enough that once it goes through that, like, let's say, what's this, 5, 10, 15, 20, I'd say, like, I guess it'd be like, what, 80 feet or something? To where it probably just, like, land at my feet.
So you're trying to see if it will go through the other side if you shoot it.
Yeah, I want to see if it'll Pac-Man level this thing.
Do you shoot it?
I do.
It does not come out the other side. It disappears into the darkness.
All right. I'm like, well, guys, west isn't not an option.
Oh, that's convenient. That's just the way that my nose is leading me.
I look at you guys, I'm like, maybe we should just let him lead the way. He hasn't died in this place yet. He looks older than hell.
Bonehorn, you have low light vision, right?
I do.
Okay. Does everybody follow?
Yeah, I follow, but I kind of wait for the other guys to go through before I go in.
Yeah. As we're walking, DM, is anything in particular tripping off my arcane sense? Now that I remember I have it.
The entire place seems to have an arcane undertone, but there's no individual item. Bonehorn, can you make an agility reaction roll for me, please?
Oh, I thought you were gonna do this to me, GM. Agility reaction? Okay. Oh no.
It's not a hard difficulty. It's actually the easiest. One of the easiest.
Well, you say that, but I got a 9.
That's below.
With fear.
Okay. What is one of your arrows? What's the damage your arrows cause, Namu, as it clearly smacks into your mushroom dragon friend?
1d6 plus 3, but remember, I was not trying to draw it back hard or anything. Just enough to get it flying through enough. Just get it flying through enough.
It seems to have picked up momentum somehow. A plus 3.
So you're gonna roll a 1d6?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that'll be a 7. Sorry.
7 damage, Bonehorn.
7
So
damage.
That's quite interesting. Every time we've gone through a portal, we've shown up at the other portal. Like if we go through the west side, we show up at the east side. But this arrow was shot west and came out of the west.
To the west side.
You come out of the east side. There is a difference in this room.
Oh.
This room has a body of water, a little stone pool sitting in the middle.
Ooh.
Hey, something different.
Using like instinct, can I detect if the water is drinkable?
Yeah.
I'm already drinking it.
I'm gonna roll it anyways, but like no matter what I roll, before I reach up to take a drink, once I look over, I just like kind of abandon whatever, or depending on what happens to him. That'll be a 12 plus 1. That'll be a 13 with hope. Banging out that hope.
If you just
five
starts
hopes.
taking in water, you see an immense amount of sweat start pouring out of him, like it's the equivalent amount of water. Exact water in, exact water out. He's drenching himself for no potential benefit. There is an inscription by the pool, by the head of it. It says, "In thine own footsteps bring safety." And if you look into the pool, if Fugue stops drinking from it, you look down, there is an image of Nemu clinging onto the wall and Bonehorn leading the passage to the north.
You said it said, "In my own steps find safety."
In thine own footsteps bring safety. And after the image settles, it settles back down to still water. It's very wet underneath Fugue, by the way.
Do
He's
I
just,
at
like,
least feel quenched?
No, this water is not quenching at all.
I drink more.
You leak more.
Leak. Don't say I leak.
What? What happens if you leak into the pool? Like if you let your sweat drip into the pool, does that quench you?
Do you want to ask him to get into the pool to find out?
Say yes.
What I want to know is I want to like put my hand in the water, get it wet, then I want to rub it on the floor and get it dirty, and then I want to see what happens when I put it back. I want to see if it cleans it off, if it does any weird stuff like that.
You try to soil the water in essence.
That and see what happens if I use it to wash myself off if I'm dirty too, like wash dirt off myself.
As long as you don't imbibe it, it's reacting like normal water. It just
Okay.
moistens.
And you can assume all these kind of movements, these curious movements, exactly what happens to see like chimpanzees, like you're curious, like you're like I'm like squatting down. But I will go back over to my little spot that I had climbed up. And Bonehorn, and I'm like, Mushroom Stamp, I think it wants you to go back to the north.
Do we go through the north here, or do we have to go back into the previous room and then go north?
Let's try here first. Who knows what happens if we leave this one again?
GM, does this pool seem at all like landmark familiar to Bonehorn at all?
What's the equivalent of religion? Knowledge. Give me a knowledge.
A knowledge. Oh, there it is. Oh, let's see how this works. That's a 6 with hope.
It's not familiar.
Bonehorn just looks perplexed as he's eyeing, like looking all around the this pool, looking over the others, looking up at the cavern above, looking around. Insert Gandalf meme. I have no memory of this place.
Yeah.
Do you want to head to the north? Or east?
Oh, yeah. We'll head to the north. He's sort of following at the others' lead, assuming that these surface dwellers have wrangled him into some test or something of their ilk.
Okay, does everybody follow him, or do you all stay planted?
I follow. Volturo follows.
Okay, Namu and Fugue?
Just like when we left the first room, I will, once the other guys leave, I will like kind of swing down and then through the tunnel.
You all enter this from the south. I've lost my little icon.
Uh-oh.
You all enter from the south. There is a stone column in the middle of the room that you have not seen before. And it has a single, what looks like a water droplet in a perfect sphere on top of it.
Like with like a picture, or
It's not a picture. It's like a physical water droplet that you could reach out and take.
Okay.
Oh.
Does it look like something worth taking?
Like,
You
I'm
took
not-
as much water as you could get in the last room, so I mean that's the judgment call.
but this one's just a single droplet.
It's
Like, it's just still just.
It's like a single magically held together droplet because it should splatter and disperse. It's floating lightly above the column in a sphere, but it's just like a single water droplet.
Is there any writing on or around the pedestal like there was in the lake, or anything happen when we get close to it?
You look, it doesn't seem to have any specific markings like writings.
Can I recognize if the sphere is magical?
The water droplet does seem to have a magical essence to it.
Oh, you mean the water droplet? You just mean it's in a sphere, like in the shape of a sphere.
It's like a rain droplet that doesn't hit the ground. It just floats above it.
Okay. Is it easy enough to just reach out and grab it?
You can, yeah.
You guys want me to grab it?
Not yet. You might want us to do something with it first.
Oh, great spirits. What do you want?
I'm like, would you like me to water anything for you? Any plants? You guys don't seem like you do a good job taking care of plants down here. If you need my help.
Silence greets everybody from all directions.
Like, I'm like, maybe you don't take it, you Bonehorn. Maybe, why don't you take this droplet? They seem to like you down here.
Well, before you go and just reach in, what do you know about this? You're of a native. What do you know about this pillar and this floating bead of water?
Dear.
It's very common knowledge that when someone is taken from the above,
Mhm.
they are tested and usually are never allowed to return to the above. And the test can come in many forms and give many little hints along the way.
Bonehorn will look at this, take it in for a long moment, and then give everyone a very lazy, wry smile, and shakes his head. This test is not meant for me. It seems the spirits of the wandering deeps wish to test you, surfacers. If you're worthy to return, or if they wish to keep you a while longer.
I'm not good at this still, but I want to try to see if I could glean what kind of test this is, or what it would require us to do for it.
You can roll knowledge to try to analyze. You can roll instinct to try to get a sense of all of this. Your choice.
They're both the same, so just with the let's go with the analyze. That's a 13 with fear.
Okay, 13. I about gave myself 13 fear. 13.
Peter.
Water had something to do centrally with the last room in this room.
That's what I was just going to say. I wonder if it means we should go back through the south. That's what my suggestion is going to be after this.
For what reason?
Well, this whole cave set is magical, so I don't think it really matters. Logic really matters. I think the water is telling us go back towards the water room, and then maybe we won't be in the water room again.
Do we maybe need to rejoin the water with the other water?
That's kind of what I was thinking, but I'm not sure. Can I roll again for the instincts to get the sense off of it?
Yeah, I like rolls.
Okay.
Can I help him with this?
Horrible. 7 with fear.
You can spend a hope to help him, yes.
Oh,
I'm going to do so.
Okay, mark out a hope and roll with advantage, Fugue. So roll a d6 added to that 7.
And I have an idea after this when you guys are done. Or when you guys are done with everything.
12 with fear.
yes.
So, the sense of it, the water in the last place didn't behave as normal water, except for when it did behave as normal water.
Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to say if this is
Just
from
water.
that place or if this is something entirely different. It does retain that droplet form though. Even if you like squeeze it a little bit, you can't physically burst that water. And it remains distinct from any other water that might be covering Fugue.
Is it able to be moved? Like, can I pull
Yeah.
it away from where it is?
Yeah, you can have it in your fingertips.
Can I have it away from where it originally is, though? Like, as if I'm taking it away
Yeah.
from its place of rest?
Yeah, if you want to do it, you
What
just pluck
happened?
it and you take it.
Nothing happens?
No,
Oh.
you can feel the moisture around your fingertips. Your Vaselined up fingertips.
This has me more in awe than, like, I want to drink it. This is kind of freaky deaky.
You can drink it if you want.
I don't
Like-
want to drink it. I want to see if we can put it back in the pond from the other room.
Okay. Do you want to head back south?
I do.
Okay. Do you lead the
And-
way?
Sure, I mean, it's my idea, I guess so.
Okay. If you lead the way, you hear the sounds of rocks collapsing hard above you. I need you to make an agility
shit.
reaction roll to get out of the way of the cave-in.
Cave in part 2?
That's a 7 with fear.
Yeah.
And are you carrying the water droplet right now?
Yeah.
Okay, take 4 points of damage as the rocks collapse on you. You can get out, but they still kind of slam into your feet. The water droplet is still intact, but that passage is no longer crossable.
No.
Oh. God damn it.
I pull out Bonehorn's trinket to get a sense of a different path.
It's almost like there's a swirling about, but the trinket does seem to point to that water droplet.
Okay.
I would like to say that my demeanor while holding this droplet is not so much reverence or respect, but it's definitely wonder and awe and focus. And if nothing else, I'm like wholly curious. Like, this is all I'm thinking about right now. I'm probably like staring it 6 inches away from my face.
Oh, and I push it into his mouth. That's exactly what I was hoping you were going to say.
Okay, you push it into, so you force, he's not expecting it, you force him into it. Okay.
Yes.
Fugue,
Well, shit. I mean, I didn't know you were so tough.
My plan was I was either going to snatch it from you and do it myself, or
Fugue,
like
make,
once you were like, I was going to ask you, how close were you looking? How are you looking at this exactly?
Fugue, make an instinct make an instinct reaction roll.
Me?
Nope, Fugue, because Fugue drank the water droplet with disadvantage since it was shoved in your mouth
Oh no.
unexpectedly.
Can I help him? Like, can I like steady him and stuff? And like, and can, like, you know, when you're like making sure you're like seeing if anything's gonna happen, you're like watching out for anything.
I'm good with you spending a hope to cancel out the disadvantage. So you like shove it in and then you grab his shoulders like it's gonna be okay, buddy.
Like it just makes you feel like, how do you feel? How do you feel? How do you feel?
All right, instinct, or you said it's a reaction roll?
Yes, because as you do it,
Okay.
the world around you starts to shift colors, and your mind feels like you're being ripped in several directions.
Ooh,
Oh no.
that's a 12, but it's 2 6s.
That's a critical success, but since it's a reaction
Nice.
roll, there's no hope and no cleared
hope.
stress.
Right. Okay,
It will succeed though.
Yay.
It will succeed. You
Yay.
look around the cave, and it's like you're in your second passage room, and you see the entire group heading towards the east passage. And then after a moment, you settle back down. The colors linger in your vision for a moment, but it seems like the water droplet is trying to guide you towards the east passage.
When you're lucid enough and you can see me, because I'm in front of you, I'll give this like big like smile, like kind of innocent. So, buddy.
So when that happens, when he shoves it in my mouth, bow wow,
Phrasing.
and I see all the colors. What did you say I see again besides the colors? Like I see.
So when the group made their passage through the second room, they chose the east route, which you have relived there. You have watched the group go through the east route.
Okay, and I get the sense that the droplet is telling us that's the way to go.
It's showing you
Okay.
at least the footsteps that you have taken.
Oh, guiding us to the east. You guys, first of all, that was an experience. Thank you, Namu. I saw a bunch of crazy colors, which is crazy because this place is hella dark. And it was us, right? It was our group that went there.
It was 100%. You're watching the four of you take that trek through the east.
Okay. Yeah, it showed me us going down that way, pointing to the east corridor. I don't know exactly what it means, but I don't know if it's just an old memory or like it's guiding us, but I don't know where else to go.
Well, once he
By the
says
way, that
that,
water was very cold.
I'm like, and I like look over to like Bonehorn and Toro and never mind, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Bonehorn just smiles and nods.
I'm like, oh yeah, that was so much better than the last time I guided all those rich humans on that ayahuasca trip.
Does the group take a passage? The south passage is not accessible currently.
Easty, it sounds like.
Yeah. I'm gonna just kind of hightail it this way and wait for everybody. Like,
Okay.
it's us going this way, guys.
But are we going east or are we going west?
East.
East. I thought you said west.
Fugue, do you go down that path?
I don't go down it. I'm over here
Right,
waiting
that's
for everybody.
Didn't you say you saw us go east?
Yeah, east is the other way. This way.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Are you sure? Are you sure you don't want to go the other way?
I've been
Wait up,
playing
guys.
Pathfinder for like 6 hours now. Like,
Like, oh no, it's fine, guys. I just had to turn around. That's all.
I've been playing tabletop gaming since 6. Okay, leave me alone.
You all exit the the West Passage now. There is a similar drop situated on the pedestal. There is no collapsed passage to the south. All passages are open in this room.
And it's another droplet.
Let's go straight to the south. Straight to the south.
No, I'm gonna drink the other droplet here.
Wait. But it caused the room to collapse. Remember, the droplet is supposed to show us the direction. I think that was just showing us a way out because we broke the original exit.
Fugue, do you want to drink the water droplet?
I drink the droplet.
Okay.
I don't steady him this time. I just go.
Make an instinct reaction roll as your perceptions start to go haywire.
Ooh. Oh, 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
You look through, everything starts to swirl, and you see the group start to backtrack through the west, being led by Nemu's senses.
I relay that information, and confusion takes a hold of me again. You guys, I'm seeing ghosts of us, essentially, and we're looking pretty dumb.
That boy's gonna fry his skull.
Been there, done that. Can't remember shit.
Just like my cousin Marley.
What path do you all take?
Yeah, Bonehorn will chime in. What path do the spirits lead you to, Fugue?
Well, this droplet showed us backtracking to the west, being led by you, actually.
Do you all head back west?
Sure.
Yeah. We'll head back west.
Similarly, you enter a new room. Droplet of water, still seated. All passages open.
Do we go to the south? Because that's how we entered this room.
It's a new room, you said, and all the passages are open.
All the
Is there
passages
another
are open.
droplet?
There is a droplet in the center.
There we go. The droplets are showing us the way out. Because each one, the south entrance in the first one was caved in. This is another droplet, and the south entrance is yet again opened.
Do you take the droplet?
Who has higher instinct? I feel like I'm pushing my luck.
My instinct's +2.
Same.
That would be you.
All right.
I mean, yeah, like I don't know. You're a robot. Can you drink a water droplet?
Can you hydrate?
I mean, I'm not actually a robot. I'm
Stonebot.
Earth Kid. Maybe it gives me mud gut. I don't know. I'll try it.
I think it says on Clank about food that like you don't derive nourishment, but you do. But that doesn't mean that like you don't enjoy textures or something like that or taste. But I think maybe like water, depending on like what your lore is. Like I still require water. Like I'm like monkey skin over like mostly plant and tree matter at this point, but I still require water because of it.
Okay. Turo, do you take the droplet?
I do, yeah.
So this is the third droplet, even though you're all splitting it. So mark a stress as you do, and you feel your mind kind of merge with Fugue, but not this Fugue, the Fugue of the last two rooms, and you all look at each other. Go ahead and make an instinct reaction roll. As the world starts to shift and become much more colorful. It's like the walls begin to swirl and bulge out and suck in.
15 with hope.
15 works. You see the party re-entering the south, attempting to take themselves back to the initial room.
Okay, see the party walking south, attempting to go back to the original room?
You see the phantom of the party heading towards the south, being led by Namu's wild sense to try to find Bonehorn's home, using Bonehorn's mushroom body as a guide.
Oh, it's telling us what to do.
All right. So I'll relay this to you guys that what I saw was the party heading south with Namu using a piece of Bonehorn to lead us that way.
And you look back, you see two fugues looking at you from other directions. The same ones that drank the water droplets.
Do I
I
see
very
them?
awkwardly give them a
Right.
thumbs up.
Right now he does, and they lose vision. He loses vision of them as the colors fade and the vision acquiesces.
All right.
I was gonna totally do my secret
South
handshake with myself.
Namu following the mushrooms.
Lead us on, Brother Ape.
Do you all head south?
Yep.
Okay.
Does Namu lead us with Bonehorn's trinket thing?
Yep.
Or whatever that was mentioned?
Yeah.
Going south will exit out of the north passage into a room of similar design, water droplet poised in the center.
Now let's try going south without drinking the droplet and see what happens.
I'm down with that idea, yeah.
All right. Do you all go south? You all go south and head once again into a room with a water droplet poised on the center. All passages open.
Well, shit.
All right, I'm gonna drink this water droplet again.
Okay. Mark one more stress and make
I'll give
a
him help on this one.
make an instinct roll. All right, instinct reaction roll. And this one feels much more potent than the last ones did.
I'm just trying to figure out what in the Ocarina of Time Lost Woods we're doing.
I know.
Who said they were helping me with this? Is that allowed?
Yeah,
I think that
he can
was
spend
Namu?
all he has to do is spend a hope, and has your shoulders in his hand.
Yep.
It'll just cost him a hope
All
to do
right.
it.
Our minds are one.
All right, so that's a 26 with hope.
Nice.
That's a pretty good reaction roll. You look back, you see two fugues, you see one version of yourself, all connected through the water droplet, like you're one mind for a moment. The cave shifts and you see the party heading west.
Which way? Which way?
The vision says west. Head west.
Oh, we're off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz.
Does
These
everybody
things start.
head west?
Yep.
At this point, you get kind of skipping because it's like, oh,
You all exit into a part of the cave that you have never seen before, and one we
Oh,
can
thank
explore
God.
next week.
Woo!
Level 2.
All right.
At
That is
level
an
2.
interesting beginning. I'm intrigued.
At level 2. I will explain the path to you guys if you really want.
Yes, I do want.
You were just retracing your steps. So you guys went north, east, west, south, southwest. When you hit the pool, you have to go north, east, west, south, southwest. Any choice other than that would meet some kind of hazard. and block your path.
Like falling rock.
Okay.
That is, you were following in your own footsteps.
Okay.
Way to make me feel stupid. Good job.
Yeah, right in thine own footsteps find. Okay.
So
Okay.
the water droplets were there. You guys rolled pretty well on the reaction rolls. If you would have failed, you would have been hurt each time.
Oh,
Fair.
fun.
I was hurt 3 times. Get out of town.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not by the water.
That's true.
Not
No.
by
I
the
was,
water.
I was hurt once by Namu.
Technically, I did get hurt by H2O twice.
Angry H2O. Spicy H2O.
Means Kate spirits.
If water is spicy, you need a different filter.
Okay. So, and you said, DM, are we leveling to level 2?
Yes, basically level 1 is just a 1 level 1 go round.
Oh. Okay.
You guys might need to be a little stronger to explore the rest of the caves.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. That tracks.
Maybe.
Although there was potentially a bad guy if you would have picked too many bad turns. So
Pick too many bad spots.
No thanks. Not yet.
Character building. I need to level up to level.
Yep, let's need level 2.
When we make it out, Fugue does what his icon is doing, and he's shooting finger guns at everyone like, hey, we got it. Yo, we did it. We made it. Hey.
Hey.
All right.
Okay, so I need to create an experience.